FIRE movement has got quite famous for last couple of years in India. Every investor I meet these days wants to achieve FIRE ASAP. Okay, so firstly, understand what is FIRE. Financial independence, retire early, is all about creating enough wealth for yourself as early as possible so that you are financially independent and free from worries of money. Once you achieve FIRE, your wealth is enough to generate an inflation adjusted income for you which lasts your lifetime. Okay, let me give you an example. Imagine that a 30-year-old person with a monthly expense of 75,000 per month or say 9 lakhs a year who has 18 lakhs of current corpus and is ready to now aggressively invest rupees 80,000 per month for the next 15 years and will increase the SIP by 8% each year. The investment's growth will happen at 12% and inflation assumed is 7%. Here is how his corpus will grow and reach a level at age 45 in 15 years time. He will achieve FIRE at age of 45 with a corpus of 7.2 crores. At that time, his expenses would be around 22.8 lakhs approx and his corpus will be around 32 times his expenses. His graph would look like this. Note that the graph is based on rough calculations and assuming that all other goals are taken care of separately. So like, do you stop working when you achieve FIRE? Actually, no. It's your choice if you want to work after FIRE or not. You can stop working if you wish, but if you still want to work, you can earn money and that will be like a cherry on top and that will add to your FIRE goals. And it's obvious that if you love what you do, you will never stop working it. Quote from Ikigai.
Wow.
Now here's top 3 reasons why people want to achieve FIRE. Number 1, it's getting tougher and tougher to be employed till 60 years these days and hence people don't want to depend on the fact that they will keep earning for a very long period of time. Number 2, once you achieve FIRE, life is less stressful and you get the power into your life in your own terms. Number 3, people also want to get out of stressful and demanding jobs by the time they hit a midlife crisis, and that means moving to a job that is more enjoyable even if it pays very little. And yes, that is possible only when you have already created enough wealth. But FIRE is tough. Forget FIRE, even normal retirement at 60 is not possible for many people in India. We can clearly see that a big number of investors will have a bad retirement because they are not living their financial lives in the right way and are not on par to create sufficient wealth. FIRE in that sense will only be achieved by a small minority. Okay. Here are some of my comments on achieving FIRE. Number 1, most of the people who achieve FIRE do not do it because of fantastic returns but very aggressive saving and deploying that money in meaningful investments. Number 2, if you keep your expenses in check and keep it on lower side of it, it simply means that it becomes easier for you to achieve FIRE because FIRE is not just about wealth but both wealth and your expenses. Number 3, most of the people who achieve FIRE are those who earn quite well. If you earn 4 lakhs a month and your expenses are 50,000 per month, jackpot, you are earning 8 times of expenses every month. Number 4, most of the people who are not able to control their lifestyle and keep upgrading their life, it is tough to achieve FIRE despite having good wealth as goal post keeps shifting and shifting. In simple words, if you want to know how does a person who achieves FIRE looks like, it is like this. Number 1, a person has a very good source of income. Number 2, the person saved a very big portion of that income, often more than 60 to 70%. Number 3, the person is not extravagant and mostly lives a decent, comfortable and simple life, but not compromising on fun and desires. Number 4, the person makes sensible investment choices, often earning at least more than inflation. Number 5, the person has mostly created liquid assets and not blocked his money because you need to generate cash flow at the end. Number 6, the person is quite confident of managing the money post FIRE and earning decent returns. He won't keep all his money in FD. So what are various types of FIRE? Let me now talk about various types of FIRE. You can pick which type of FIRE you want to work on and you will get some ideas on it. First is normal FIRE. Normal FIRE is when you want to create enough wealth which can sustain your current lifestyle and desires for all your life. Now here the word current lifestyle means that going forward, your expenses, your vacation, your spending, your outing, your desires will be maintained roughly at the same level. This, I think, is the default mindset and something which most people would like to pursue. Second is lean fire. Lean fire is a concept where you are ready to compromise on your expenses and lifestyle and ready to live lower than your expenses. A lot of times it may not be possible for a person to achieve normal fire, in which case you can say, I am ready to live with just 75% of my current expenses, but I want to fire fast, I can't wait. This is like little compromised version of normal fire, but hey, it's like some kind of fire. And third one is fat fire. Fat fire is exactly the opposite of lean fire. Here you want to spend your life like a king and want to freely spend money after fire. You don't want to restrict yourself and take expensive vacations, in which case obviously you need a much bigger corpus to last all your life. Now, what is coast fire? There is one more concept called coast fire, which is something many of you may have already achieved. A person is said to have coast fire when he or she has enough corpus already, which will grow to fire corpus in future without the need for any new investments. This simply means reaching a point where you have just earned money equivalent to your monthly expenses and wait for 5, 10, 15 years to achieve your actual fire. So which category of fire you are pursuing? I really can't comment on which category of fire is right for you, because you only can define what kind of life you want to pursue going forward, what money means for you, and what level of comfort you want. However, I think lean fire is not for everyone. Lean fire is surely some level of compromise, and there is almost no margin of safety here. If a few things go wrong, your fire goal can go for a toss. Therefore, I think one should target normal fire as it's more realistic and practical. If you're quite lucky and have enough interest left to earn and invest more money, you can try moving towards fat fire too. Now, hope you guys got an idea of how to financially and strategically plan your early retirement. If you did, hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. Now, to steal the secrets of rich people and how they stay wealthy, click here. Until then, my name is Vishal. Thank you for watching. Catch you next Sunday, 4 p.m.